My brother Sam and I have 48 hours to explore Auckland's hidden gems and decide whether they were worth our time. Some were unexpectedly amazing, and some were disappointing. Like for a budget traveler where you don't rent anything, I would not recommend. But by the end of this video, I can confidently say we found the absolute best hidden gem in Auckland, and also that we became crusty lobsters, so let's get right into it. You already know that our first stop of the day was at McDonald's for breakfast, but we then walked up the hill from downtown to Albert Park. And even though our legs are fluorescent white at this point, let me just remind you we would not be fluorescent much longer. And so we actually came to Albert Park because we were like right next to it at McDonald's, and already it was the right choice. It's so cool here. Okay, Albert Park was definitely a huge recommend. It's very chill and laid back. And now, guess where we are? Turn. Wow.
So big. It's actually huge.
Yeah, it's so tall. The Auckland Tower. Visiting the Auckland Tower was the main touristy thing we did here, but at 10 a.m. in the morning when we visited, we were the only people there. Then we headed to St. Patrick's Cathedral and then walked down to the waterfront. Okay, we made it to the waterfront. It's empty here. It's so weird, but this is so cool. And oh, Sam just dropped his phone. Good job. Whee! Ow! After the waterfront, we took a bus across the Auckland Harbor, which gave us great views of, well, mainly the bus's sticker, but also the skyline. And after taking a bus, we've made it to Takapuna Beach. It's like one of the top recommended beaches here in New Zealand. It was about 30 minutes away from the city center, and now we're gonna explore. Okay, what would you give the water, Sam? What does it feel like?
It's mildly warm. You have to get used to it.
Definitely get used to it. I think it's definitely swimmable, but I don't think we're gonna swim here. Number one, because it's a little sketchy, and number two, because just nobody's swimming. And also we don't have towels, which is kind of a problem. And we have walked from the beach, and now we were starving, so we got pizza, only 25 New Zealand dollars, and we got a pizza and a very special soda, world famous from New Zealand. We're gonna absolutely chow down. And literally less than 10 minutes later, the pizza's gone. It was probably the best pizza I've ever eaten.
Yeah, me too. It was so good. The crust was literally like a croissant.
It was amazing.
It was so good.
And this thing we got is basically Sprite, but better actually.
It's so good.
Go New Zealand.
Yes.
Now we're gonna make our way to a little mountain near the ferry terminal of Devonport. On this bus ride, I just want to let you guys know I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, so if you're enjoying this video, it would be awesome if you'd help me get there. And now we're at Maungauika.
Just stop trying.
Yeah, okay. It's a mountain, no, it's a hill, with hopefully views of the city that we're about to summit.
Summit, like
Let's go.
Everest?
It was very worth it. The ever slight climb. Look at that view right behind us.
We were literally crawling up the whole time.
Yeah.
Super steep.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of steep, but it didn't take that long.
All right, stop blabbing. People really aren't that interested.
Oh, sorry, guys. Subscribe.
Bruh. I'm probably just gonna edit this whole part out.
Put it in the bloopers.
Look at the city.
No, look at me.
We enjoyed the view a little more and then headed back down to an abandoned World War II bunker. It turned out this entire mountain was practically hollowed out with these bunkers, and even though there was no lighting and it was super dark underground, everything was open to entering. So that's exactly what we did. I'm just gonna spoil it for you here. This was the best part of Auckland for Sam and I. We had so much fun here, and I'm just gonna let you watch these slightly unhinged clips of us exploring this mountain. Guys, we're underground and it's actually scary. This is so creepy. Wait, come on, let's go this way. Go. I don't even know why we got so scared. I saw like a beer bottle back there.
I'm afraid.
It was scary, I'm gonna be honest. the dark pit of doom is where we're going. Come on. Look who's scared. Look who's scared. Look who's afraid. Wait, oh, it's lit up down here. God. Okay. Okay, this is so cool. Okay, block off entrance. More place to go. Aren't you glad you came? Okay, I know there have been way too many videos of us crawling into creepy spaces underground, but this is the most underrated place I've ever been. Anyway, hopefully that's the last clip of us going into a freaky underground place before.
It was fun.
It was so much fun. Like, literally come here.
Yeah.
Make sure you're looking at the camera.
Sorry.
Thing. Yeah.
I'm new to this YouTube thing.
Yeah, no, actually, I haven't been looking at the camera. I've been looking at you the whole time. Stop. We had to get a couple more creepy spots in. Holy crap. Oh, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe they just let people do this for free. Oh, we should hide back here and nobody comes in, but it would scare people. That would be so funny. Really quickly, before I talk here, I have to explain, because I didn't explain where this was at all. This is on the backside of the mountain that we just spent like 2 hours exploring. A ton private beaches. Like, literally nobody's there. You have it all to yourself. Welcome to Salmon Jack Cove.
Paradise.
Yes. We changed behind a rock and are contemplating going swimming even though we don't have towels. And even though the water's kind of cold. Let's do it. Update, Sam got in the water. Wow. And we also found oh shoot, where'd it go? No, save Jeremy. Yes. Oh no, Jeremy, sea star. Oh. Goodbye, Jeremy. Go. This beach is amazing. We've been like straight up frolicking for over an hour. Oh, the lighting is not as amazing as the beach.
My hair is as big as the mountains.
It's been a lot of fun. Go check out Instagram for some stuff about this. But it's been amazing here. Amazing. Okay, this mountain we visited, the beach we came to, and now this trail we're walking on have all been part of the same place. Like, literally, I cannot express how amazing this is. Like, it's literally worth coming to New Zealand for.
There we go.
After a solid 4 hours at Maungauika, we decided to take a ferry across the harbor back to downtown Auckland. Okay, this is so cool.
And grounded.
Whoa, you're so cool. It's so cool and so quiet. This is amazing. We have this to look forward to for 40 minutes tomorrow, which is a hint of what we're doing. Okay, we came to a Chinese restaurant and we're having burgers for dinner. Food here is actually very expensive, and so it's hard to pay for it, but we're going to. It's like 6 p.m. Sunset is in an hour and a half, which we're hoping to see from the top of Eden Mountain. Okay, I don't know if I said anything about a room tour, but instead we are climbing up Mount Eden. Oh, the sun. Thank you. For views of the sunset, which is happening very soon. Mount Eden is actually one of many extinct volcanoes around Auckland, and it's the perfect place for views of the city and of the sunset. So we waded through the wind and the cold to get the perfect videos. Sunset followed by sunrise. Don't worry, that'll definitely be muted. And then sprinted down the mountain back to our hotel. Okay, really quickly before we go to bed, because it's right about 10 o'clock, I'm going to give you a room tour real quick. It won't take much. The building itself is pretty nice, actually, and keep in mind, we paid $93 total for 2 nights in like less than a mile from the CBD of Auckland, which is crazy. So here is the room. Basically, it is 2 beds. Sam is very tired. It's a little messy because we've lived in it quite a bit, but room, and then back here is a closet where Sam is storing his absolutely stinkiest shoes ever. And then bathroom, which also has a shower. Honestly, for $93, this is incredible. I would severely, highly recommend it. It's called the Kiwi International Hotel. So amazing. Now we're gonna go to bed and sleep away the night, and then tomorrow we go to Waiheke Island! It's the next morning and we're going to an island right near Auckland. But first we need to get sunburned. As you can tell, we're very burnt. Wait, let me show you my watch tan. Wow, oh, it's bad. Our necks are in pain. Sunscreen, aloe vera, and breakfast, and then we will go to the ferry to take us to Waiheke Island. Goodbye, Kiwi International Hotel. Oh, hello, Sam. Okay, we have the aloe vera and sunscreen secured, and also breakfast, which is bacon and egg pies. I think that's a big thing here because like every convenience store sells it. So we're gonna eat breakfast and walk down to the harbor where we're gonna catch the ferry to Waiheke Island. Well, the sun is shining, which is not good for our sunburnt selves, but we have to get to the Waiheke Island, Waiheke Island on the ferry. There are 3 main ferry companies that run this route. We think Fuller's is the nicest, and at first we saw it was $69 one way for credit card, but then we walked somewhere else, and all of a sudden it's $62 round trip with cash, which is what we had. Amazing. What a steal of a deal.
Yes.
Now people are kind of starting to board, so we're gonna look at going over there maybe and getting on the ferry, which is gonna be so much fun. If you don't know, ferries are actually my 3rd favorite form of transportation after planes and trains, so I was super excited for this 40-minute ride to Waiheke Island. Even though it was really busy, we were able to get a row and enjoy the views through the very dirty window. The ride felt pretty quick, and we made it to Waiheke Island. And after what felt like a super fast ferry ride, we made it to Waiheke Island.
Yay.
It's super pretty. Honestly, like different vegetation from Auckland. Very more tropical, I'd say. And now we're walking 2 kilometers to the beach in order to save money from the bus fare. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. After feeling the water, it is colder than where we were yesterday.
A little.
But we're probably not gonna swim.
We might.
Okay. And now, so we've been walking down the beach a little. As you can see, we have come down the beach to a bunch of rocks. Ooh, cool. So we're gonna walk through them because the tide is low.
Because we can walk through rocks. Wow.
Amen. Oh shoot, no bear dogs in the photos or videos. Ow. The pain was worth it. Ow. Another private beach to get sunburned at. Yay. Come to Auckland for holy crumbs. Look at that tan line. Oh. Wow. Come to Auckland for sunburns and beaches. Okay, it's absolutely beautiful here, but we just found out the lagoon is infested with E. coli bacteria.
Yay.
I keep looking at you, Will, and videoing, not the camera.
Don't look at me, Jack, even though I'm hard to
So basically, our review of Waiheke so far, it's not great for budget travelers. It's pretty fancy and wealthy, but if you have a car, definitely come because you can get around, see a lot more stuff. If you like wine, come. There's lots of wine tasting and all that kind of yummy stuff. For us, maybe not.
I mean, we could have splurged on bikes and ridden around the island.
That's true. That's
Jack
true.
Didn't want to.
Whoa. It's about $37.50 US dollars, $37.5 US dollars per person round trip to come, which isn't terrible, but it is kind of a spend to come to something we weren't completely expecting. We're gonna keep exploring though and see what there is. Basically what I was trying to say there is that we'd spent a lot more money than usual with high expectations coming out to Waiheke Island and didn't quite meet what we were hoping the expectations would be.
Bruh.
And welcome to Fisherman's Rock, or at least very close to it. It was a long walk all the way uphill for a lot of meters. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Dad? I asked you.
Okay, we ate snacks at the rock. Well, not the rock, close to the rock.
Jack didn't want to go to the rock, even though the water's really pretty.
Shh. So now we're gonna head down this trail. Also, I saw a half-naked person. New Zealand. All right, let's go down this trail. We are definitely not lost. Hallelujah. We made it to the beach incredibly. It's now about 1:20, and so we're walking back to Big Onaroa. Oh, something like that. And we're gonna get lunch. Unfortunately, this is a very bougie town, so it's gonna be expensive. Also not good for budget travelers like us. but we'll see what we can find. Hopefully a pizza that we can split or something. After walking into literally every single restaurant to look for the best deal, we finally decided on like $15 burgers and fries, which felt just very expensive. And then afterward we tried ice cream chicken sandwiches, which were weird to say the least. Then we took the ferry back to downtown Auckland. And we have made it back to Auckland, which means our trip has officially come to an end, which is very sad. We loved it here. Honestly, for me, Waiheke Island is like for a budget traveler where you don't rent anything, I would not recommend. Sam?
I wouldn't recommend either. It was fun. It was beautiful, but very expensive.
Yeah, but definitely recommend this place where we went. Yes, that was awesome. And now, your sunburned boys. Yikes.
Gotta get to the airport.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.